Hello, everybody. My name is Mia, and we are team 3, and today we're going to talk about volcanic eruption. Volcanoes are like a part of nature. They are they look like natural wonders when you look from them afar away. But these natural wonders could wipe the whole entire humanity out of the earth with just a single blow. How could that be possible?
Uh,
First,
so, what
what
are volcanoes? Volcanoes are big ruptures of the Earth's surface which allows lava, ash from volcanoes, and gases to come out of magma chambers underground. There are three major types of volcanoes in our planet, and the first one is the shield volcano, which is a large type of volcano. Stratovolcano is the second one, which is really high, and the final one is the cinder cone volcano, which is the smallest when compared to the others. Volcanoes, they can be found in large quantities in the Pacific Rim, islands, or inland. The majority of volcanoes are focused on the Pacific Ocean. Volcanoes are basically mountains, so they have existed millions of hundreds of thousands years. The oldest volcano is Etna, which is around 350,000 years old.
the volcano has two sides of it, like a knife. It could be the disaster, or it could be the future. When a volcano go boom, it releases toxic gases such as carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and many other more toxic components. The lava that the volcano has released will roam the surface, wiping out anything that's on its way while debris launch off the ground and crash down. Dust cover the atmosphere, killing everything within it. On the other hand, volcanoes help create the new Iceland, mean new natural resources and more travel service valuable assets. For example, the Hawaii Iceland has been created due to a volcano eruptions, and so is the Philippines. Um, Volcanoes also contain a lot of thermal energy. They are one of the main sources of clean renewables that humanity will need to develop if we want to satisfy our thirst for energy. But on the other, but the volcano could also be the deadly disaster. This is one of the examples of one of the deadliest volcano eruptions in the world. On it is the year 118, 108, 1815 Mount Tambora disaster. The volcano is boiling and it's going to blow.
Um, the mountain Tambora erupted due to the ocean water penetrating cracks and fissures into the mountain and react to the magma, built up the pressure and the mountain blown itself apart. Uh, but it is just the beginning of a much worse scenario. The eruption exhaled a massive amount of dust onto the sky, causing hundred deaths. The magma wiped out the whole area, leaving behind nothing but ashes and dust. But it is just the beginning of a much worse scenarios, a small but deadly climate changes.
It is the year 1816, the year without summer. The dust it released covered the sky and blocking the sunlight, causing a global temperature drop from 5 degrees Celsius. Without sunlight, light, and the colder temperature, crop cannot grow, even in the tropical areas. They can barely grow a field of rice, and the lack of food has caused to starvation around the globe with 600 with 65,000 deaths in only Europe in the 1860, and the crisis continues until 1890. The agricultural distress and the global temperature drop have another name that scientists has given to it, the Little Ice Age.
If I don't count the big eruptions that have global effects, which is inevitable, the volcanoes aren't too dangerous. Follow these steps if you don't want to be added in the Pompeii statue collections. Um, the Pompeii eruption is at 79 AD, causing its victim's body covered in dust and turned into statue. Um, Step 1 is to pay attention to the media. You should probably get notified about an hour or so to prepare for evacuation. Step 2 is to pack up your essential like sleeping bags, canned or dry food, bottled water, emergency money, and a flashlight, batteries, and communication devices. Step 3 is to stay low. The gases are hot, so they will stay higher. Try to stay low on the ground. And finally, step 4 is to stay away from the flows of magma. They're hot but slow, so you will have time to run.
Volcanoes can be dangerous, but not if we prepare for it. Make sure to always stay calm in any situation.
Okay, thank you for that, guys. Well done. We've got some questions to ask. I'm going to begin with Hui Long.
Okay. Is there any benefits about do volcanoes have any benefits?
Thank you.
Could you repeat your questions, please? I cannot hear it well.
The question was, is there any positives that come from volcanic eruptions?
Well, volcanic eruptions create new land and extract the natural resources from the land. The earth, the soil around us contain a lot of natural elements, but they were too small to extract. The volcano disaster will extract those elements and put them deep inside the island, creating new resources for us to harvest. It also create new islands, which could be a new place for tourists to visit.
Okay,